do so. Right, there's a man in dark glasses on a building site wanting to join us. Let's give him a round of applause. Who is this guy?
Whoa!
Hey,
Good morning.
Rich.
Good
How are
morning.
you? What's
Carl,
going
how
on
are
in the
you?
Prohibition bar?
Yeah, that's me.
Good. Yeah, it is him behind the glasses there, isn't he? Looking all rock and roll.
I'll take them
Yeah.
off. So I do
No,
that.
you're
Yeah,
all right.
very-
You're all right. I like it.
I'm
It's a
just
good look.
I'm staring into the sun where I am, so it's better if I've got the
Oh.
glasses on, if that's all right with you.
It's absolutely fine because
Thank
no
you.
disrespect, we're actually interested in what's going on behind you
Yeah.
this morning. It's I imagine quite a busy, energetic atmosphere as you make the final preparations for the opening of the grand opening. Who doesn't like a grand opening of the Prohibition bar in Óbidos? There, how's it going, Richard?
It was pretty manic yesterday, I have to say. Probably the sort of best and worst days all rolled into one. We had all of the kitchen equipment arrived and was installed, or is nearly installed. We obviously had all the electric works ongoing, which is still not finished. We've got the new fridge went in, the new glass doors have started to be installed. The builders here doing a lot of the work on the outside extension area. So it was really all go. It's a lot calmer today. There are other things still going on today, pretty much a continuation of yesterday. But today is the big day where we're clearing out the bar area completely, cleaning, touching up. And then tomorrow we'll be installing all the chairs and tables, and hopefully drinks will start to arrive. But sadly, as we've posted out on Facebook and Instagram and other places, social media platforms, the weather's going to beat us. It's not going to be anything else that's going to be the weather. So we've taken the very difficult, sad decision to postpone the opening for a week and actually create what we're calling the big weekender opening. So we're now not going to open on Good Friday, and that's it's big news. So thanks for giving me the opportunity to say this on the show as well, because I know a lot of people listen and watch. So we won't be opening Good Friday this Friday because the weather forecast is just atrocious. And we just think the place deserves more. The effort that's been put in such an incredibly short space of time, I think it really does deserve better. So we've got to hope that next weekend, it may not be. And if it isn't, we will be going ahead next week, no matter what. Yeah, but the idea will be 5th will be a sort of dress to impress cocktail party opening day. And then on the Saturday, we're going to open the restaurant as normal and encourage people to book and come and eat with us for our reduced menu at the moment. And then on Saturday's the big day, in conjunction with Communities Unite, we're going to have the stage will be in use for the first time formally. We're going to have a churrascaria for 200 people, and including Four Horsemen are playing, my band, Winer Billy Rollers are heading the bill, and Chakra Shakers. Yeah, really happy about all of that. Just a shame it couldn't be this weekend.
Yeah, no, totally understand that. So it was going to be a Good Friday opening. It's now going to be, instead of Holy Week, it's probably going to be Unholy Week at the Prohibition bar and the big opening.
I don't know if you can hear me.
We
Carl,
can hear you
but
now,
I've
Richard.
lost you.
Oh, okay.
I've lost you completely.
Oh, okay. I think what we'll do is try and rejoin us. I'm going to send you a message via WhatsApp there. Can you hear us again now, Rich? No, it would appear not. So I'm going to just send Rich a message because I want to find out more. The way in which they've done this is very impressive, isn't it, Colin? It's like a crowd-funded bar in the spirit of Communities Unite. What's impressed you about that so far?
Well, the fact that they're all there, 7 days a week, doing DIY to get it going. That's real commitment.
Yeah, it's incredible. Can you hear us now, Rich? No, he can't. Okay, so I'm going to boot him off unceremoniously and have him join us again via the link that I've sent him earlier on. Hopefully he can join us again in a couple of minutes because it's a great backstory to the Prohibition bar. It was the Rex bar that some people know that's been there a few years. that Simon Gotto used to run in Óbidos, and now it's been expanded and evolved into the Prohibition Bar. Community funded, community supported, and with the spirit of communities unite. Barack saying, "Hola, bon dia from Travansa. Us Texans drive like we're part of a Mad Max movie." You've got the roads for it. You've got the roads for it over there, Barack. Good to see you this morning. Rich, can you hear us now?
Yeah, got you back now, right. Carl.
Wonderful. We were talking about the community spirit. It's obviously it is in the spirit of Communities Unite, and we love what you've done with Communities Unite. Now you've got your own place here at the Prohibition Bar. Can you tell us a bit, how the funding model worked, how the community involvement is working?
That's just been staggering, to be honest with you. As you know, we've got 71 people that have actually invested in the bar. And of course, that 71 is actually over 100 because a lot of those are couples, partners. And so in reality, I think it's about 118 people. And I've got to say, the response we have had here working, as I'm talking to you, there are people arriving here to actually work again today for nothing. And they've all been... The response we have had here working...
What's happening there? We're hearing you twice now, Rich.
There are people arriving...
I can't hear him, so I had to put it on.
Okay. Carry on, Rich. Let's work on.
Sorry, I think Colin's got me on loud, so I'm coming through with the time delay.
I see. Okay, fair enough.
So yes, it's been absolutely moving, to be honest with you. The amount of time people have given, and it really is in the sense of community. And I think that this has all started with Communities Unite. And it would be really lovely to actually for the Sunday next weekend to be beautiful weather and actually launch this thing properly with the Prohibition Bar and Communities Unite, because what could be better, to be honest with you? That would really represent the whole Portuguese spirit, the expat community getting together. And I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that the weather will be okay.
All right, and so there's going to be the cocktail reception on the Friday the 5th, like a restaurant service on Saturday the 6th, and the big party, the barbecue in a Communities Unite style on Sunday the 7th. Is that right?
That is absolutely right. Yeah, that's it.
And it's worth traveling for. I would say if you come up from Lisbon, travel from other parts of the country, it's going to be a joyous event, I think. And you're very keen within the whole spirit of Communities Unite to have Portuguese community join you. You got Portuguese prices. I think that's been very important to you, isn't it? And to not become an expat kind of separate thing. This is very much about the spirit of integration that you have pioneered basically with Communities Unite.
Yeah, I think touching on the point about the Portuguese, it's absolutely crucial to all of us here to make this place inclusive for everybody. We don't want this to become a dedicated expat bar. We want this bar to be for everybody. And we've got, there's the different zones in the bar now is quite remarkable in terms of the bar area is the speakeasy where you can come in, but you can drink lager from, under €3 a pint. The coffees are still only going to be 80 euro cents. That's what we want. But equally, you can have a vodka martini in there as well. So, it's really going to provide that. The outside space is going to be way more music related. Lots of wood, beautiful stained wood, wooden tables, and then outside in the garden now, it's really looking quite impressive now, and the stage is finished. So it's really good. I can maybe try and show you actually.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Let's give you full screen.
The rotation on this doesn't work. So what I'll do is I'll bin that round. So I don't know if you can see that.
What a lovely! That's a proper pub garden. Fantastic.
That's exactly and that's the view. It's not bad, is it?
What? You've got the Óbidos aqueduct, isn't it, in the distance there?
Yeah, and this is the internal room now.
This is brilliant.
So this is all being panelled out and finished today, believe it or not. But it will be. It will be. I've got to give a massive shout out for our builder, Norberto, because he is. Without him, we would not be here now. We really wouldn't. We would probably not be opening until
Forza
June.
Norberto. Very good.
And then I don't know. Is it contrasting okay for inside?
Look, okay, this is fantastic. Look at this.
So in here, there's our super large, huge beer fridge and drinks fridge down the bottom.
Excellent. Yeah.
Our bar is in under here somewhere. There it is. Look, it's there. And then we've got the actual back bar is in now. and this is all being cleaned out and cleaned today. Capping's got to go on the electrics, and then we've got this huge commercial kitchen now upstairs. You still picking that up all right? Yeah, good.
Yeah, we got you.
There we go. With a new skylight. Yeah, I know.
Terrific.
And when you think how long this has taken, it really I still find it unbelievable.
It is
and
amazing.
Again, none of this
collaboration, isn't this wonderful? Power of community.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point. Look, there's Sean. Say hello, Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Sean
Morning.
going up the ladder already. Look, another one of our investor volunteers. We've got the ever-present Barry out there, who's here every single day.
Yeah.
You see, it's just that's how it is.
I
and we've
cannot
got another
wait
12 people coming today.
and walk out into that garden. It looks fantastic. Tell us about the menu, if you will, then, Rich, as well.
Yes, certainly. We've got. It's going to be based on a Petishkosh menu, with a twist. So there's going to be the sort of stables that you expect, but we're going to put a little twist on those. And to find that out, you've got to come and try the food, of course. But there'll be there's going to be a meat dish of the week, a fish dish of the week, a pasta dish of the week, and that'll be changed obviously weekly. We're going to have the Petishkosh listing will come down to about 13, 14 items. Cool. We're then going to have a lovely dessert menu as well, but very simple. And then we've got a really nice wine list, all from local producers, beers produced locally on tap. We're even going to have Bishop's Finger on tap.
Don't worry, everybody. That is a name of beer. That's not a body part.
Yes, it isn't. It isn't. Well, it probably is a body part that Collins had something to do with in the past. I'm not sure, but allegedly.
Yes, guilty as charged. Look, he's blushing.
And then we've got our own Prohibition ale, which is an English ale, lower carbonation. That's going to be on tap as well as Guinness. And
that's our man James, isn't it, at Lorignan, who's brewing.
That's correct. James at Ansem, he's been really helpful. We've also got Bordallo beers by the bottle, and they'll be guesting on tap. We've got Netush locally as well. We've got Malika, Joao from Malika. Everybody locally. Our meat is sourced locally. Our vegetables are sourced locally. The provenance to us is very, very important. And to support local small suppliers. That's what we're trying to champion at the moment.
Incredible. This is wonderful. And music, of course. We came up with a strap line for the Prohibition Bar where the music is louder than your knees, aimed at a particular demographic there. What's going to be on the musical menu?
All sorts. We're going to have a regular jam session. That's going to be on hopefully bi-weekly. Yeah. We're going to have a regular jazz session. We're going to run a karaoke. We're going to run a night of original music, which has to be original compositions from original artists. And then we're going to have the covers night, a rock and roll night, a swing night. The music is going to be really important here. And with the stage, as you've seen, that's a pretty big stage now. So we intend to get the use out of it. But we'll also have an internal stage in the outside building, which will be for the smaller acoustic sets and jazz nights and things like that.
Wonderful. Sounds fantastic, says Andy. Absolutely agree with him. Is anything vegetarian on the menu for Pam?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a number of vegetarian options on the menu. We're running a reduced menu generally because, again, nothing to do with us. We need a 3-phase power supply put it in, and EDP and E-Reddish. They've actually been very helpful, but unfortunately, we're just in a queue.
Yeah,
and so until we get that, if we try and work everything would be tripping out. So
something to look forward to there, then an expanded menu.
Yeah, I mean that but we'll manage. We've got, we'll manage and we'll get by. But it's all things to change and alter over the next 2-3 weeks.
Superb. Okay, last comment then, which I think is a really important one. Interesting. The Prohibition Bar is fully inclusive, so in reality, it prohibits no one. That's the spirit of Communities Unite. Everyone welcome, and that'll be a special event on the 5th. Then you can eat from the limited menu that Rich is talking about on the Saturday. But I think the big public do is going to be Sunday the 7th. Is that right, Rich?
Yeah, I would aim if you're thinking of a proper sort of big event opening. The whole weekender will culminate and peak on the Sunday. So get your bishop's fingers ready on the Sunday.
Colin can't wait. Is he allowed to wear his can we bring our tutus that we're wearing to the netball for that Sunday?
Yeah, I have my wife plays netball, as you know, she's treasurer, and I spoke to her this morning. She did inform me, and she asked me, do you think Carl would fit my dress? To which I absolutely replied, yes, as long as you're not in it. So
yeah, fair enough. Yes.
So
Colin was talking about this sort of thing earlier.
You've got suitable clothing to wear today. I can promise you that.
I better get me green flash cleaned as well then. All right. Fantastic, Rich. I'm so pleased for you. And please send our best wishes to everybody because it is a massive team effort there. It's such a good model for how you've done it, the involvement. You know, you're making sure people are going to be involved because they're going to be proud of their place, aren't they, that they've invested in Óbidos.
And I think, Carl, just in finishing, and thank you for giving us the time, just 2 points. One, a thanks to everybody for their support, because they're honestly, without it, I really don't know what we would have done. And there's been people come and help us who are not even invested in the bar. Wonderful. They've just come to help because they want to help. And that is a range of 12 nationalities we've had here. Super. You know, and lots of Portuguese too. We've got a Portuguese that's actually sitting on the management team as well, which is fantastic.
It is.
But also, please, whenever we put anything out about the opening, because we previously obviously aimed for the 29th, Good Friday, please do spread the word that the Good Friday is not opening. We will be here because we'll be doing other things, but please spread the word that the opening weekender is 5th, 6th, 7th of April.
Superb. So God bless and good luck to the Prohibition Bar and all who sail in her and have fun there in the coming days, weeks, months and years, of course. Good one. Excellent.
Awesome.
This morning, Richard. All the best. And I'll see you on that Sunday. Take care.
Yeah,
bye for now.
Thank you. Look forward to it. Cheers.
Love to see you. Ciao, ciao. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Colin, wow. Isn't that amazing? Let's unmute you so that you can actually comment on this. There you go. Isn't that amazing?
Unbelievable. I mean, the spirit that he's created within Portugal is just unbelievable.
Communities unite. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a few minutes left. And I suspect I will see you there on that Sunday. That sounds like the right day for us to go. That'll be Sunday.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
Sunday the 7th of April.
I'm actually at the book exchange in the morning, so I'll just stay there.
The book exchange? I didn't know you could read. What's that about?
Well, it's quite interesting for somebody who doesn't read books that people come in and ask me that, what this author's like. And I said, oh, fantastic. You'll really enjoy it.
Rascal.
Take as many as you like.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.